All right. It's showtime, baby.
Are you gonna intro?
Yeah. Can you count me down? And what's this called? Yeah, maybe?
Yeah.
And I'm James and you're Leigh.
3.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to the Yeah, Maybe podcast. I'm James, and this is Leigh.
It's raining now.
Yeah, totally. Maybe I'll see you at school.
Yeah, maybe.
You said you didn't want to wear headphones.
Yeah, I kind of like it.
Okay.
This is our podcast, not the first episode, because Leigh wants to film in the daytime.
And to be clear, this is our first time recording or attempting
Yeah.
to record a real episode.
No, it's not an attempt. We just are.
This is our first go at recording an episode. Is that better for you?
That's good.
Great.
Yeah, I'm a busy guy, so I don't have a lot of time during the daylight, and Leigh wants to do this in the daylight.
I like daylight.
Yes, she likes daylight and natural light. So we are going to do this one, and then tomorrow morning we are going to do the real one. But this is also real.
Well,
Yeah,
we'll see.
Yeah, depending how it goes.
We're not as energetic as we have been during the test. To be
I'm
honest.
energetic as heck.
I'm not feeling that energetic. I just got back from a workout.
Yeah, I've worked all day.
Yeah, I worked out all day.
No, you didn't.
I worked out 7 a.m. to 7 p.m.
Okay, some of us worked all day, and then I go to the gym at 7 because I'm an athlete,
Okay.
and now I'm here.
So
And
anyways, if you've never heard our podcast before, we have...
if you've never heard it.
We've never heard it. I'm an artist online and in real life. What do you do, James?
I own an automotive shop where we do regular things and custom things. Pretty much whatever you want.
So if you want your car spray painted...
No.
That says...
Actually, no, we don't.
I love kitty cats. He could do that.
No, we don't do body work.
He said he can do anything.
We could, but that's going to have to be on the side. That's not like real work.
My only idea for this podcast is to ask the questions I usually ask people when I first meet them. What's fun about this is I think I know all the answers to all the questions about James.
For real?
Kind of.
All right, quiz me.
Okay. Have you ever pooped your pants before?
Yeah, you do know the answer to this, and the answer is no. I've never pooped my pants before.
So
'Cause
unsatisfying.
No accidents here.
Yeah, this is one of my favorite questions to ask people, especially when I meet them, because it gives me a good gauge on their character, on if they'll tell me a real story about them pooping their pants, and if they think it's funny. Because typically looking back on something where you pooped your pants is going to be funny, right?
Or sad.
It could be sad, but in retrospect, even if it was sad, it's still like a little funny.
I saw somebody poop their pants.
I also have seen someone else poop their pants.
Yeah, mine was sad.
Mine was sad.
Yeah.
I also think it's a little more sad as a person seeing someone else pooping their pants.
They were sad.
Because they're embarrassed.
They were really sad.
What was yours like?
I was in the nervous.
He was
I was in the
nervous.
nurse's office, and I was sick. I probably wasn't actually sick. And this girl came in, and she was wearing jeans, but she had pooped her pants, and you could see it through her jeans, and she was upset.
What grade were you in at this time?
Freshman.
Okay.
Yeah, a little late to
Yeah.
be pooping.
Yeah. Mine was a little similar. I was in a history class in middle school, about 7th or 8th grade, I don't know which, and this girl pooped her pants at her desk in the middle of class. But the rules in this class were something weird about going to the bathroom, like you had to ask a certain way or at a certain time, and like he would let you go, but nervous people didn't do as well.
Yeah, that was me.
Which was also me. So, to be fair, it could have been me.
Was it you?
It wasn't me. But based on how nervous I was in high school,
Could have been.
it could have been me.
The only accident I had in school was that situation, but I peed my pants.
Really?
Yeah, they said I couldn't go to the bathroom and I had to wait till it was over.
I
and
don't
was
know
like,
about this.
Yeah, it was in a library, and I was like, may I go to the restroom? And they said, you have to wait until this is over. And I said, okay.
Oh.
And it wasn't really a choice. I peed my pants. Then they gave me sweatpants.
Really?
Yeah, I'm okay with it though.
How did you deal with it then?
What do you mean?
James in high school, from what I've heard.
This isn't high school.
When did you pee your pants?
Probably, what's elementary school?
Are you asking me?
I don't know the real answer, so I don't know. I think it was,
One
sorry everybody.
through first through fifth grade?
Maybe fourth.
Okay.
No. Yeah, maybe.
So you weren't nervous in elementary school?
No, I was, but
Okay.
I mean, there were more pressing manners.
Sure.
Matters?
Manners.
Nanners. But yeah, I never pooped though.
Okay.
Yeah. So you did?
No, I have not pooped my pants before.
Then why do you ask people?
I like to hear their stories. I always just say the closest I've come is like when you're sick and you have to throw up and poop at the same time. But it's never actually happened.
Hold on. I've pooped a little.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
But I don't feel like that's valid enough
I don't
for a
think so
story.
either.
That's not what I'm looking for.
Okay. Well, yeah, there's too many to count.
The closest I've come to something similar like that is I was in Spanish class in my junior or senior year of high school. And it was the last class of the day, last like 10 minutes, I start to feel nauseous. And I'm like, well, maybe I'll throw up, maybe I won't. I asked to go to the bathroom, but it's too late. I'm already throwing up in my hands at my desk. I run down the hallway. I'm throwing up down the hallway to the bathroom. When I get to the bathroom, I have no more throw up, and the bell rings, and everyone runs out of their classrooms through my throw up. So,
but did they know it was your throw up?
I don't know if people even know it was there because
Ew.
I was moving pretty fast, and it wasn't like piles, you know?
Ew.
It wasn't like thick stuff. It was just like down the hallway.
I have one more. I have a throw up story for school.
Okay.
But it's kind of a fake one.
A fake one?
Yeah, I didn't like school growing up. I didn't really want to be there.
Okay, I feel like that's common.
Yeah, so I woke up that morning and decided, I don't want to go to school today. So when I was at home, I filled my mouth full of milk and Reese Puffs, and I kept it in my mouth.
Until it got soggy?
Yeah, until I got to school.
Until you got to school?
Yeah, so from home, the bus ride.
How long is your bus ride?
I don't know, it's probably like 30 minutes.
30?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you have just brought it with you?
It needed to look digested. So anyway.
You still could have put it in a bag.
No, I needed the real thing. So I then walked into the cafeteria because you used to be able to like buy milk and cereal in the morning and stuff like that. And I just went onto the floor, and they send you home when you throw up.
Right, but you could have just done that at home and not even gotten on the bus.
No,
too.
I would have fake thrown up in front of my mom. So that means I would have had to lie to my mom. I'm not doing that.
You pretty much did lie to your mom.
I lied to the school.
You lied to everyone.
The school deserves it. But yeah, so that's the only time I threw up at school.
So from what I've learned so far is you're a liar.
I'm not a liar, but I am one to get out of school.
And by James's character, he's really not the type to
avoid
bail on anything he doesn't want to do, really.
Yeah, I usually don't avoid work.
He doesn't avoid it. What do you avoid?
Rude people.
Okay.
So if you've ever... You don't have to tell us if you pooped your pants or not.
Me?
The people in the comments.
Oh, you can tell us if you want to.
But you don't have to.
This is a sensitive subject for some, not for me personally.
Well, yeah, because you haven't pooped
pressure.
your pants.
If I had pooped my pants before, I would tell the story.
That's fair.
And I've heard some good stories asking this question before.
Dang, icebreaker.
It is. It's a good icebreaker. It's a little humbling, too. Okay, what was your first job ever?
My first job ever. Do you want to guess?
Is it at Spooky Hollow?
Yeah. That's it. I was a bus boy.
Spooky Hollow was like a little small restaurant.
Yeah, I was in.
Little small.
Do people know where you live?
Cincinnati. People know I'm from Cincinnati.
Don't say that. Anyway, it was in Loveland, Ohio. It was a restaurant that had like Christmas all the time, and I would bus tables there. And later in life, I realized that bussers are supposed to get tipped out, and I never knew that. So I got taken advantage by some ladies in the fact they never gave me my money. But I'm sure they were happy because I worked hard. Wait, do I know your first job? Don't tell me.
Yeah, I have multiple answers for this.
That's not fair.
Because I don't really know what justifies as a first job sometimes.
Your first paycheck.
I still don't know.
How do you not know?
Do you consider... I can't even ask the question.
Like a pay stub.
Pay stub.
Not paid. I want a pay stub.
Okay.
You got one?
Yeah, I have one.
Well, don't tell me. Hold on.
You know what it is when I got like an actual pay stub.
Does it have to do with jewelry?
Yeah.
Eddie Lane's, baby.
Okay, so...
I nailed it.
What I usually say is in high school, I started an Etsy and I sold felted little brooches, little monster heads and stuff.
I didn't know that. You would, though.
I made like felted monster looking things that you could pin onto your clothes or like your backpack or something. And I sold them for like no money and thought it was sick. I did get paid. Like Etsy pays you. I don't know if you consider that a pay stub.
Maybe.
Like it's not hourly, so I didn't get like physical paperwork. It's all on the internet. So I did that through high school.
That was so early on in life. Like nobody used it then, did they?
No one used Etsy at this time.
Yeah. How old are you?
I was 15, 16, 17.
And you're what now? 23?
Yep. I'm turning 24 next month.
No. Do people know how old you are?
Yeah, I think. Maybe not. My first real job, I was a jewelry salesperson. And to be fair, I don't wear any jewelry or really like it.
Thanks for being fair.
I want to be fair. And I was selling it at like an actual fine jewelry establishment where people get engagement rings, diamonds, like fine jewelry with all older women. And I wouldn't say I was good at that job, but I was like a tech whiz because of the age gap, which think they thought was pretty cool. I made a few sales, but also turned a few people away. I didn't get commission, so, you know.
So you were honest.
I sent a lot of people home to think about it as much as I could because it was a big waste of money.
Whoa.
What?
That's not a waste
I know
to
how much it was
everyone.
upcharged.
Leigh.
What?
So?
And some dudes came in for engagement rings, and I was like, you really, really should go home and think about this whole thing, just based on what he would tell me. Or some dudes would just hit on you in the store while they're looking for engagement rings.
Or maybe they go into the store looking for love.
And I was 19, so I really didn't like it.
Lots of people get married at 19.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of big rings, so.
Big rings. I like small rings.
No.
James craves something metal on his fingers.
Jewelry.
A metal hard thing on my finger?
That sounds terrible.
Please let me spend my whole life savings on it.
I just became a watch person recently.
Anyways, moving on from that subject, what is your childhood dream job?
I think I have two.
Sure.
Do you want me to share them?
I'd love for you to share them, James.
With everyone?
We are all ears, aren't we?
Got two of them. One of them was to be, this is like I think a common one among young boys, but a garbage man.
That was a common one.
Yeah, I think so.
I didn't really know about that.
I've told people about that and they're like, yeah, me too. And I'm like, really? And they're like, yeah. If I wanted to be a garbage man or a surveyor, like a person that...
Like on the street with that, like...
Yeah, that pole.
Oh, man, that was scary.
That was toady. that pole, and then somebody else says, "Yep, that's that tall from here to there," and they check out the land.
So how did you know what a surveyor was as a childhood
My
dream job?
mom was dating a guy who was a surveyor.
I see.
I was like, "That's cool."
That makes sense. Okay.
I was like, "He's cool. That's cool."
So I don't know if you'll remember this, but like each grade you would fill out the About Me papers. You remember those?
Yeah,
when
yeah.
you wrote down dream jobs, did you put
Surveyor. I did. Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's not a joke.
All right. I know it's not.
Yeah, mine aren't that exciting. I feel like I can guess yours.
Okay, go ahead.
Did you want to be is it obvious?
I put down literally random stuff.
Do you remember any of them?
I remember all of them.
Oh, let's hear them.
Are you not going to guess anymore?
I feel like at least one of them's an artist.
Yeah, probably. I usually don't say that one.
Another one, I could see you wanting to be an astronaut.
No, I did not want to be
Just
an
kidding.
astronaut.
That was a joke. I get a redo. What does Leigh want to be? She wants to be... Do you like animals?
I do like animals,
Okay,
yeah.
maybe an animal person.
Sure, I put a vet.
Yeah, an animal person.
Yeah, I believe I put a marine biologist before too.
Everybody puts marine biologist.
List is I would put teacher. I don't know why I'm not interested in that career at all.
You know what's funny? That's one. I have 2 jobs I would love to see if I would be good at. Teacher's one of them.
Okay.
Sorry, so you keep going.
I put pop star once. I remember drawing it. I remember these because I had to draw them, and I remember the drawings I made. I also put comedian for a time, and I really believed in that one too. I would perform for my family and friends. I don't know how well it went, but my
I'm sure
parents
it was
thought
great.
my parents thought it was funny. But they thought anything I did was funny.
Yeah.
And I put actress.
I thought about saying actress.
Yeah.
You could be an actress.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah. This is it.
This is me acting.
It's all an act.
All right.
All right, hit me with another question.
Next question. What's the first CD you remember buying?
I only remember 2 CDs.
You only remember having 2 CDs total?
Yeah, like the real ones, not a burnt copy.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I wasn't a big CD person.
What?
What do you mean? What?
What?
I just...
You had 2?
Yeah.
You didn't like music.
No, I love music. I just didn't have CDs. Why do you think I'm bad with words? Maybe that's why I'm bad with words.
Maybe.
But yeah, I had 2 CDs.
Okay.
One of them was a gift, and one of them I definitely asked for.
All
the
right.
first one I asked for was the soundtrack to Wild Wild West, and then
That's James's favorite movie.
it's my favorite movie ever. And then
I've never seen it.
my uncle got me one of the Eminem CDs. My uncle Ben.
I knew it was gonna be
Yeah,
him.
yeah. He got me a CD, and I don't think I should have been listening to it.
True.
But those are the 2 CDs that I remember. And then I had burnt CDs, but that's it.
That's kind of wild. Did your sisters have CDs?
Jen did, but Jen's not always the best at sharing.
That's true. Sarah and I shared our CDs.
Yeah.
The first CD I remember buying was Missy Elliott,
That's a good one.
the one with Work It on it. I also remember as a close second was Sean Paul, which was not a good CD.
These are just the CDs that people get. Like,
Yeah,
I feel like,
I mean, I was like in grade school and I was like, yeah, I'll get Sean Paul. But why?
I don't know, because there was probably a song on the radio.
It was the only one.
What song?
The one, he's like in the club. It's like something about being in the club. What's the song?
I have
It's
no
his
idea.
only, it's like talking about sweating or something. Temperature. No. Yeah.
Temperature, yeah.
Get busy. This is the one I have.
Oh. I don't know how much of that. Okay, now turn it off.
That's the album I got. My most played CDs, though, were All American Rejects. The one
Jen
with
had
Swing
that.
Swing.
Yep.
And then Good Charlotte.
So that All American Rejects album, I know all the words to.
I know you do, and so do I. But I
I'm
know words to a lot of
Probably
songs.
going to listen to it tomorrow.
That's great news.
Thanks.
Those are actually all the questions I usually ask.
Okay, do you want me to think of questions I would ask?
Yeah, sure.
If I was meeting somebody, I would personally ask what their dream job is now, like right now.
Sometimes I do that as a follow-up to the...
Yeah,
to the
because I feel like a lot of people aren't doing their dream job, and sometimes their dream job, I'm like, that's super reasonable. You should do that. And then I hype them up on it.
A lot of people have very, very similar answers.
Really?
So I think that's why I stopped asking.
What's a pretty common one?
Pretty common one is, I want to get paid to travel.
Yes.
I want to not work on a clock. I want to work for myself.
Yes.
And that's always the answer. Or if they don't, some people really blank when you ask too, because it's not something people typically ask you anymore. So I don't have anything prepared. And then I try to prompt them with different ideas, and they always end on, I'd like to get paid to travel.
Yeah, one of mine, if I had to pick one that would let me do that, a pretty common one that I get and like I understand is like National Geographic photographer.
Oh yeah.
So then you get to go be out there, but like those people sit in tents forever.
I don't think it's necessarily a pleasant job.
I'll do it.
Yeah. Why not?
What do I ask people though? I think a good question to ask people is one of the happiest moments of their life. Like, what is it?
Wow, that's kind of a tough one.
Is it? You just have to pick one. You don't have to pick the best one. Just pick a good time. If I had to pick a good time in my life, it was like almost, I guess every year there was a big festival at, what's that park called? It's in Loveland.
I don't know. Nisbet?
Down the road from it.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that's called.
Anyway, they had a festival there every year, and I remember going and doing like typical festival things like riding the rides, playing the games, and every year it would come up and be there for like 2 or 3 days or whatever. Every time it was a great time.
Okay.
Yeah, and you run around with your friends.
Okay, I have one.
Okay.
Allie and I used to go down to her creek behind her house in the winter, and it was always frozen, and we would just slide around on it and tap our feet and think it was awesome, and it was.
Yeah.
And then we'd follow it up with a snowball fight, but we would just throw the snowballs not at each other and make sound effects for each one. It was a real joy.
Oh, that's different than when me and my friends played.
Yeah, we didn't typically do any like pelting. Did you do a lot of pelting each other?
Yeah. Did I ever tell you I hit Jay in the head with a stick once?
You probably did tell me.
Yeah, it was an accident. Like I wasn't trying to hit anybody with a stick. And I swung it and I accidentally hit him like behind me. Like I was swinging a baseball bat, and it like knocked him out.
Oh.
He got up though.
In the winter?
No, it was sunny out.
Okay.
But I was just thinking about hitting people.
Sure.
But with like, you were saying snowballs, and then I remembered I hit Jay once with a
Sure.
with a piece of wood.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry, Jay.
Jay will definitely be listening.
I wonder if he remembers that. I hit him pretty hard.
I would remember that, but maybe he doesn't remember because you hit him.
He asked
so
me
hard.
what happened. I said, I accidentally hit you in the head. And he's like, what? I was like, yeah, I'm sorry.
General likes and dislikes. We could do that now.
General likes and dislikes of each other?
Just of whatever.
Oh, God, good.
Oh, God, good.
Oh,
yeah,
I thought
likes and dislikes
I
of
thought
each
it was
other.
going to get really intense. I was like, that's intense for a first episode.
We could
What
do that too.
don't you like about me? And what do you like about me?
We could do
No,
that too.
likes and dislikes is good.
Alright.
What should we should start with dislikes and then end with likes, because
Sure.
like I always like my bad news, then the good news, so the good news will make me feel better.
I like that too.
So what do you hate?
Mosquitoes.
Oh. Yeah, they're pretty bad.
I hate olives.
Ew, yeah. That's good. I like that you hate olives.
Yeah, I like that I hate olives too.
What?
I hate flip-flops.
I also hate flip-flops. We get along so well.
Man.
That's it?
You think that's good?
No?
3? You want me to continue?
Do you like bad smells?
Ooh, I hate bad smells.
Yeah. Guess who smells bad?
My dog.
I was going to say me.
Yeah, you smell bad.
Usually I smell pretty bad.
Yeah, you can walk past James's room and it smells like a boy's room.
I'm a boy. I gotta switch my laundry. I also forget my laundry in the washer very often, which smells bad.
I hate that.
Yeah, me too.
I hate mold.
Yeah, mold sucks. Look at that moldy wall.
Stop it.
Do you like loud cars?
Ooh, I hate loud cars. I hate when my clothes get wet. Like if my sleeves get wet when I do dishes, I hate that. Or if I spill on my pants in any capacity, like it could be just a little bit. I hate that.
Oh, I'm okay with that.
I hate that.
I'm not a big baby, so.
Well, I am a big baby and I love
know.
that about myself.
Is there anything else you hate?
Probably.
What about smoking?
Ooh, I hate smoking. I have
Yeah.
asthma, so.
Okay.
Oh, candles.
Yeah, I don't like candles that much.
I love the ambiance of candles, to be fair. And I'm all about fairness. I love fairness. But I hate candles for the scents that are in them and what they're made out of.
I bet candles cause a lot of house fires.
I bet candles cause a lot of house fires. They're made out of weird stuff and you breathe it into your body.
Yeah, it's like synthetic, just
Weird. I can walk into a room with a candle burning and feel a difference in my body immediately.
What, anger?
Anger.
I feel anger.
I feel pure rage coming from my body.
I don't really like scented candles.
I love like just beeswax candles, and I've had unscented soy candles, which weren't bad either.
I like smelling candles in a store.
Sure. I mean, I like to do like scent sniffs.
Yeah.
But I hate Bath and Body Works.
Oh, you know what I hate? Oh, go ahead.
That's it. Just Bath and Body Works.
Yeah, it's rough in there.
It hurts me.
So like, but somebody works there and they're like, can't smell it.
More than one person.
More than one person works there?
Believe it or not, more than
That's
one
impossible.
person works at Bath
I would
and Body
think
Works.
they only have one person at a time to suffer.
No, there's so many locations.
Huh.
Yeah, lots of locations, Bath and Body Works.
Another thing that's like candles that I don't like are incense.
Incense along the same line. They make me sneeze. I also think I'm a little bit allergic.
I think they make me dizzy.
Oh, maybe
I
you
like
get food
clean
poisoning
air.
from those.
No. I
don't know. I really like when spaces smell good, but I'm not willing to pay the cost of artificially scented things.
You can make it smell good other ways.
How's that, James?
I don't know. Pull some lavender
has
out of
no
the yard
idea.
and put it in the house or something. I don't know. I like lavender. Just take it inside and shake it around.
Yeah, I like lavender. I had an oil diffuser, but I don't use it anymore.
Yeah, because you're lazy.
I think that's good for my dislikes. You want to do yours?
Yeah. I don't like mushrooms. Sorry.
Do you like looking at mushrooms in the woods?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I hate to eat mushrooms.
He does hate to eat mushrooms,
Yeah,
but
but
I've seen him eat them and not die.
Fine. It's just not what I want.
Sure.
I don't like cherry tomatoes. But I recently found out I like gooseberries, which are like really small cherry tomatoes.
Yeah, I got gooseberries for I've been kind of into trying fruits I've never had.
Is that why you've had all these fruits?
That is why I've had all these weird
so
fruits.
funny. I didn't know that.
Yeah, it was a personal decision I haven't told anyone about.
She's thinking like figs and like,
oh my gosh.
What's that, dragon fruit or something?
Oh my gosh, I got figs. They're so good.
What's
yeah,
that
I
in the
got
fruit?
dragon fruit.
That's dragon fruit in
It
there?
tastes literally bad. I don't know
Can
if it's...
I try it?
Yeah. It just tastes like nothing. It just tastes like a wet...
Is that bad?
Like a wet chunk of nothing.
Man, I'm getting so hungry.
So I don't know if maybe it wasn't in season or I got a bad one.
It might not be in season, like watermelon.
Yeah, like it tasted like near the rind of a watermelon.
Mm-hmm. Ew.
You know, like just like chunky wet.
Yeah. Other things I hate are liars. I hate when people lie. So like, it's one thing to lie to not hurt somebody's feelings. I'm not sure that's right either. But it's another thing to lie just to lie. What do I dislike?
Oh, I have to answer now? I guess you answered for me a little bit.
Yeah. Sometimes other people know more. Ooh, I know.
Ooh, what is it?
Bad customer service.
Oh yeah, he hates that.
I hate that.
He also hates bad tippers.
I hate bad tippers. It makes me, I want to say mad, but the mad might be right.
Yeah.
And I don't get very mad, but I guess it just makes you go like, really? Why are you going to do that? Like, if you can't figure it out, that's one thing. I'll help you figure it out. But if let's say you have a $20 meal and you tip $2, that's incorrect.
Right.
You need to tip $4.
Right.
And even then, I don't know, sometimes that feels low. Because, like, you can look in a restaurant, and if you're the only person there, that person's making $4 an hour.
Plus, like, 50 cents from being
Correct.
a server.
And it's not, I think the whole system's messed up.
It's a little rigged.
Yeah, because a restaurant doesn't pay its employees. They don't pay waitresses and waiters.
They pay them like $1 an hour.
They pay them enough for, like, taxes and stuff.
Yeah.
But the customers pay.
Yep.
So it's just on top of your food, and the restaurant doesn't pay for their employees besides managers and cooks.
Yeah, so James hates that.
Yeah, that's dumb.
This is the most passionate you've been about any of your dislikes.
Yeah, well, I think it's... Oh, so, look. I understand if, like, me personally, I think I would do well in an environment where you are tipped. I think I do well. But you still can have
Cocky.
somebody just... Yeah, not you. But you can still have somebody not tip you. I'm just kidding.
Thank you.
But like in other countries, they don't do it like that. Like when I went to Japan, it was so easy because also like, I don't know. It was just like, I forget. I feel like at the end of every meal, I was able to just leave. I forget. Like, I think I paid and then they give you your food. Like you buy the food and then get it.
Right.
And then you leave. You just leave.
Yeah, I felt really uncomfortable just leaving.
Correct. Because it's like, well, I paid, depending on the restaurant setup.
Yeah.
Like a check didn't come at the end. I'd already bought my food.
I had a couple where the check came at the end and I felt even more weird.
Yeah. Yeah. I will peek at other people's tip and decide if I need to tip more for the waitress.
I was definitely on a really different mindset when I was thinking of my dislikes. I was thinking more of like things I disliked. You're thinking of like concepts.
Yeah, I'm kind of a big time thinker.
Or like traits.
Yeah, I'm kind of like big game. You're kind of like, oh, look, I don't like that.
All right.
This thing I don't like.
Yeah, sure. I can
And
agree
I'm
with
like,
that.
this concept constructed in our world is wrong. What else do I dislike? So look, there's a lot of money in the world, right?
Right.
So let's say this.
Listening.
Okay. Make a couple less expensive airplanes and help homeless people. Why do we need so many airplanes?
Why do we need so many airplanes? And why do dirigibles exist?
Why are you saying dirigibles? Is this because I know things about dirigibles?
Yeah, but why do they exist?
Y'all
What
want to
is
hear
their
about
purpose?
dirigibles? Well, first off, Leigh,
Yes.
did you know what a dirigible was?
Yes.
Oh, dang, you're educated. I wasn't educated. So look, I knew the word, but I had forgotten.
I knew it from Avatar.
Oh, that's
To
not
be
fair.
fair.
Yeah, that's not fair.
Yeah, I'm trying to be fair by telling you that.
I appreciate it. So a dirigible, I don't even know if I'm saying that right.
You're saying it right.
Okay.
Is a blimp.
Yes. No, well, it's not.
A
So
blimp is a dirigible.
The reason we found this out is there was a Shark Week blimp in Cincinnati.
I actually did not know about that.
Oh, that's why I started talking about it. It was flying over
I've never heard of
75.
this.
Are
you serious?
Yeah, it said Shark Week on
All right,
it.
I'm going to look up a pic real quick.
You'll find one.
Okay.
But then somebody was like, Google how many blimps there are in the world. So I Googled it, and there's 25 blimps in the world. But
Oh
that's it. It's the shape of a shark.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that was flying over 75. But yeah, there was that's what made me Google how many blimps there are in the world, and that's 25. But to find something, I Googled it, and there's 25. But like, what makes something a blimp is, I guess, like Goodyear. It's like a brand name, like Band-Aids and Kleenex. So there's still more of them out there. There's a video, Meet the Pilot. There's more of them out there, but like technically blimps, there's only 25. And I feel like I've seen half of them in my life.
Right?
Right? I've seen a few.
And I've seen tons of those sandwich shops too.
Yeah. But a dirigible is, I think, something like a smaller blimp. And Zeppelins are also like blimps. but
Oh, right.
different.
Zeppelins. They have like the fins and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do they do? I know Zeppelins they used to use for war. For like, I
To
don't
drop
know.
bombs.
Bombs?
We saw a hot air balloon at the shop the other day.
Okay.
And I was like, that guy must just have one goal, and it's to fly.
Oh, yeah.
You're not doing anything else. Like, fly away.
I actually had a friend who had a hot air balloon in high school.
Really?
And her parents looked like they had a hot air balloon. If
Oh
you
my
can picture
gosh, I can.
it. I did ride in it.
Where'd you
Yeah.
go?
Up. I don't know where. I mean, we
What, did it go-
literally took off in their backyard.
Did it go up and over?
In the middle of Ohio. It went up and over.
Where'd you land?
I don't know.
That's the part I would
I think
remember.
we came back to the yard.
There's no way you went back to the yard.
Yeah, you can't steer it. I don't really remember.
Yeah, you
I
can't
remember
steer it.
being in the basket and being like, what am I doing?
Dying.
Right.
Wow,
And
would I go in a hot? I'd go in a hot air
The
balloon.
flame was so hot. and it was the
What a
middle of summer.
Silly concept.
I can't believe I've been in a hot air balloon.
Have you ever ridden a horse?
I've rode a pony when I was little.
Yeah.
Horses kind of scare me.
That's why I asked. Horses kind of scare me.
Right.
It's just like there's a lot of animal.
It is. It is. I think it would be cool to get to know a horse, but I'm not to that point yet.
Look, I'd like to get to know you
Well, you know what I mean.
through the fence. Like, I don't want to actually get to know
Like
you.
growing up, I didn't really get to know a dog for a while because we only had cats. And like I always thought I'd like to get to know a dog. And I didn't for a while.
Oh, we always had dogs.
Well, good for you.
I thought it was good for me too. I think it's good for growing up.
Well, I had cats.
Well, I think it's weird when people don't have pets.
I do too.
Like, who do you hang out with?
Who greets
People?
you? Anyways, are you done with your dislikes?
I can be done. I'll talk about other things a different time.
Alrighty. Likes.
Oh, this is more fun.
Yeah, remember we were gonna cap the dislikes with a like.
Yeah, which honestly,
I really like dogs. What is on my likes list? Good smells. My favorite smells being.
I like that. Bad smells.
This is
Good,
literally my dating
good
profile
smells.
bio. You know that.
Huh?
That's where I'm taking all these from.
What?
On Tinder, my bio is a list of my likes and dislikes, and then I have one neutral.
Oh.
So my first 4 dislikes are just from my profile, a list I've constructed.
Dang, she was pre-gaming.
Yeah, I've been pre-gaming for a few years. So likes, good smells. Favorite smells being lavender, coffee, and I really like the smell of fresh baked bread.
Fresh baked
I don't get
bread.
to smell it a lot, but when I do, I like it.
I got free coffee today.
Don't you usually?
No.
I was under the impression that you did.
Every day?
Like often.
Okay, but yeah, I got some today.
All right. I really like matcha. Not as a smell. I do like it as a smell, but as a drink, I don't drink anything really but water. But matcha, it's so good.
Okay,
Unbelievable.
We hear you.
I make the best matcha in the city.
Okay.
100%.
I agree though. It's good. It's just you're willing to put more in.
Yeah, and less milk. A lot of people like to make a milky milk with a dash of matcha.
Yeah, but now imagine how weird it is. Yeah, could I order a milk, please? But that's pretty much what you order when you order matcha.
Yeah, it is. And I've gone to a few places and really asked for matcha with a dash of milk. And I still get a glass of milk.
That's stupid.
Anyways, you can add the milk to my dislike list. Likes. I love walking. Walking is my favorite thing to do. It's the best. I like to be outside and I like to move my legs.
Well, you can do both of those when you walk.
and I get to look at stuff.
Yeah.
And sometimes I see animals if I'm walking outside.
Yeah.
Like a couple squirrels, people walking
Possums.
their dogs. I've seen a lot of possums recently.
Yeah, I saw that
Snakes.
there was another possum.
Yeah, a baby one.
Yeah, I think that was a baby one in the tree.
Yeah. I like plants a lot. Flowers bring me joy.
I like plants a lot.
I like carrots.
That's a plant too.
Yeah. I don't eat the other plants I was talking about necessarily.
Right.
Freshly washed sheets?
Are you just making things up now?
No, I'm just listing stuff. I feel like I could list stuff forever. This is a lot easier than
Right.
the dislikes for me. So I guess I'll cap myself there, James.
Yeah, so when it comes to things that I like,
Sure.
there's plenty of things that I like. I heard that too.
Don't do that.
Okay. Things that I like walking outside when it's really nice out and taking a really big deep breath. I like that.
Can you demonstrate? Because your deep breaths are pretty large.
I have a little sniffly, but I can't. I have a
Yeah,
sniffly.
you can't do it. Maybe another time then.
Yeah, but I take big deep breaths and I go. I can't be too loud, but what am I pretty much say it's so nice outside 800 times a day if it's nice outside.
Yeesh. He's not exaggerating.
I love good weather.
It's every 1 to 5 minutes.
It makes me feel so happy right now. But so really, really good weather. I love sunrises and sunsets.
The amount of pictures he has.
I'm those memes of Midwesterners taking pictures of the sky, and I have no shame because I love the sky.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's really good when you zoom in. I just reflect back on them later.
Sure.
I never look
Doesn't
at them.
look.
It helps me capture the moment.
For when?
For how I feel in that moment. Okay.
All
Also, it's sometimes hard to look at the sun when it's setting. It's really bright, so you look through your phone.
Okay.
That's a life hack.
You wanted to share a really exciting life hack we just came up with.
Yeah.
If you can't look at the sun any time of the day, take
Not
a
any time.
well, it does
Sunset
work
usually.
any time of the
It
day.
does, but it looks best at sunset.
But you could take advantage of it midday, take a photo of the sun,
Not a photo.
and then look at the
No,
photo,
no.
and you are pretty much looking at the sun. Feel free to share that with your friends,
No.
family. This life hack is going to
That's not
change your
even how you
life.
do it.
Comment below if you decide to try this life hack. I hope it changes your life because it sure did mine. Back to you, James.
Thank you. So, you put it on video. You don't even have to take a picture.
Do I have to redo the whole life hack? Heal?
What are you saying to me?
Life hack spiel.
Spiel. Gosh.
Change
No, you
it
don't
to
have
video?
to. People, well, yeah, you don't just take a picture. You just look through it like you're just looking at it. So you can just act like you're looking at it.
Well, I wish you had told me that before I did the whole
I tried.
spiel.
The whole time, I'm pretty sure I'm like... But anyway, I like that. I like my mom.
Maybe.
I think big picture. You think small picture.
I try to think of things other people know about. So, like,
Okay.
they don't know your mom.
Well, let me tell you, my mom.
Okay.
No, I'll talk about her later. Things I like. I like. Ooh, I like going out to eat. I hate cooking. Ooh, hate. A dislike of mine is cooking.
Okay.
But I love going to restaurants and ordering food.
James's skill level for cooking, if he was on Sims, would be 0.
I'd be catching the house on fire.
Yeah. And all the other stuff is pretty high level.
Everything else in my life?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. I maxed out the rest of the bars. Cooking's at a 0. But other things I like walking as well.
I thought you said that already.
No, but I love running.
Okay.
Fast walking. Not fast as actual running. I do like to run. I like to work out. I like to rock climb.
Okay.
I like to burp. I like to hang out with friends. I like cars.
I was waiting for that one.
I like cars
I was
a lot.
waiting for that one. I was gonna wait
I
for
like
you to say
old cars.
I like driving on back roads.
I love driving on back roads with the windows down. I like working on cars. I like old cars. I like cool, uncommon cars.
Rare.
Some might say rare, but that's not me.
James has fought me his whole life.
Oh, I like sleeping. I like waking up. I do like waking up. I wake up and I'm like, time to start the day. And I start my day. Oh, I love the daytime, the nighttime,
Okay.
the moon.
Ooh, he does like the moon.
I do like the moon
The
a
other
lot.
ones were kind of broad, but I do feel like you feel some type of way.
Oh, I
towards
love the moon. Real or not.
Sure. Sure.
Should I tell them about the moon?
I mean, if you want.
I'm just saying. I'm not saying the moon's fake. Because that'll make people say you crazy. But I'm just saying it rotates at the same rate it goes around the earth all the time. I only see one side of the moon. It doesn't rotate a little faster or a little slower sometimes. And I get a peak around the other side. It's just the same side all the time.
I would at least say that's absolutely wild and nearly unbelievable.
Yeah, almost unbelievable. But I have been told that it's real, so until proven otherwise, I will accept.
I will remain neutral.
You're neutral on it?
Sure.
Oh, can I be neutral?
Sure.
Are we going to get reported?
Yeah, maybe.
We should probably end it.
Yeah, I think we're good.
Okay, well, since I opened it up, do you want to close it
I
out?
would love to close it out. I love to close out a podcast.
Well, this is your first time.
Do you want me to ask them to email us?
Email us what?
I don't know.
They could also put in the comments. They're right there.
Well, some people won't be. Some people will just be listening.
Where are we putting this?
To all our listeners, we're sitting at a desk at night. Anyways, thank you for listening to this
You put that at the end? For all our audio listeners out there, it's nighttime. We're at a desk. And thank you for listening.
I felt like I had ignored them the whole time, so it's better late than never, right?
Well, watch it on YouTube.
Yeah, watch it on YouTube or don't listen.
No, you can
Thanks for listening, guys. It's so cool to be on a podcast with James for the first time ever. Really, really happy to see you guys here. Thank you so much for supporting our new project. We're super excited to see where this takes us.
Yep.
If you want to contact us, leave a comment down below or feel free to email us at yeahmaybepodcast@gmail.com. We'd love to hear from you guys. And that's it for us. Bye from me. James, you want to say anything?
Yeah, you turned up your podcast voice to 11 at the end.
That's how I feel like people do it.
Anyway, and that's the last of the episode.
Woohoo.
Yeah, I just want to say, thank you for everybody and everything that you guys have ever done for anyone. You guys make the world a better place.
That's that, my babies.
Yeah, that's that. Okay, goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Goodbye. Finally.